live with a kid behind me. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Got it.
Looks good.
Right? It looks better. I'm trying to mute my computer. There we go. All right, so let's see. Hello, Nick. How's it going? Let's see. And Paul is in the live. Let's see, there's 8 people here. And it's just me today. Well, for now. Let's see. I have actually my computer next to me here so I could read because I have a really hard time reading with all of these things here. Let's see here. Oops. All right. Hi, Cindy. Let's see. I'm sharing the stream with my fans. Wow. That's impressive. Thank you. Let's see. So how's everybody's Saturday? Hi, Amy. How's it going? What's everybody doing today? I gotta have my water always with me. Let's see here. We're just at home. All right. Can you hear? Does it seem delayed? Hi, Alma. Oh, not too bad. Hi, Jennifer. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm just looking at my laptop just to see if there's any, like, it's kind of, my laptop is delayed from just talking. Not much, just reading. Yeah, we had a huge thunderstorm yesterday. It was kind of nice. Maybe I'm not in the right place. Like, maybe I need to move. The traffic going back and forth. James said, hey, Ezra and Jonas. Yeah, so it's been still like 100+ degrees outside. And then all of a sudden it was thunder. I think, well, the thundering came before the rain came and it was loud. Let's see. I missed your comment. Let me see. Alma, keep my mom in your thoughts and prayers. Her roommate totaled her car. Oh my goodness. And we're waiting to see what insurance is going to do. We've done that before. High rain, and it was, yeah, my thoughts are with your family friend for sure. Hi, Amy. Are you actually off today? Hi, Stacy. Hey, Jen. Hi, Christy. Amy, yes, prayers for Alma's family, or Alma's family friend. Keep my mom. Oh, no, your family. Oh, her roommate. Yep, family friend. Hi, Jana and Ina. Lisa, hey. Oh, and Grandma's on. Hi, Sandy. Let's see, Pam, hello. All right, so this week, hi, Annette. This week has been really slow. So I've been able to do some painting. I've been finishing up these trim pieces here, like on the stairs. Just trying to make it look decent. But it's just a lot to chew kind of with the whole DIY project. So I've just been doing it in increments. So I was doing that this week. I have been doing a lot of cleaning this week. Let's see, I do still teach preschool. I do it on OutSchool. So I only have one class right now. I have 7 kids. And it's kind of nice just to have the one class. I mean, last year I had 3, so you know, of course it'd be nice to have more, but for right now, I'm okay with that. So I have one class at 8 in the morning and then I'm done with the rest of my day. So I homeschool. I've showed you guys that. And so I homeschool, but I've been kind of taking care of things around the house, which if you guys, let's see what's going on. What do you guys think? I'm just gonna throw that out there. What do you guys think? Do you think another kid broke a bone? What do you guys think? Do you have Stella? No, Stella goes to school. I do it online. I used to have it in my class. Chelsea asked if I was going to have it this year in my house, but transitions, you know. I'm doing them online until I am all done. And then I'll just probably go get a jobby job. Let's see. I'm ready for fall. Me too. The summer is so hot. This whole next week is going to be like 99 to 100 degrees all week. And then the following week is going to start dropping. Thank goodness. It's only like near October, which is my birthday month. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to say it then. We got COVID. COVID 2.0 came to our house. It came from the schools, you guys. So one of our kids had it and honestly barely had symptoms. Barely. It's just I had at-home COVID tests and I'm just being careful, cautious. And so I gave him a test after he was like sleeping on the couch. And I'm like, that's a little unusual. So I gave him a COVID test and it came back positive. Ooh. So we took him into a clinic and we did a rapid response test that they had, came back positive again. So, okay, so he was quarantined. In fact, he's done today. But then Paul got it, you guys. Mr. Superman, right? He's immune to it, right? I'm like, if you can get through this, Paul, without getting sick, then we need to sell your blood. He got it pretty good, you guys. And by pretty good, I mean pretty bad. So he is in tomorrow will be day 7 on quarantine. And October is my month too, Jana. It was pretty bad for him. He might come and join me because he's just sitting right here. But he's for the most part has been like isolated. Like he's slept in his own area. Like we've had him pretty isolated. His was more, chest related, throat, head. And so we threw everything at it that we could. I mean, we're not Joe Rogan, but we were able to get some prescription and I used essential oils for breathing. We used vitamins. We've already been taking vitamins as preventative anyways. We are just getting through all of this and, anyways, he's doing better now. He's starting to do better. And so he's going to be home until Wednesday, which will be his 10th day. And then he will go back to work. So I'm still good, you guys. I have been fine, really. I mean, I guess I could get a breakthrough case, right? Or something. So it's luckily because I work from home and I homeschool Ezra, it kind of doesn't really matter. We stay home anyway, so we'll figure that all out as long as we are healthy. So let me know down below if you are taking vitamins. I mean, really, come on, grown-ups should be taking a once a day anyways, right? But if you're taking anything more preventative, we've been doing magnesium. I do magnesium and zinc and vitamin C every day, and I'm up to about 2,000, milligrams or something of vitamin C, but I kind of dosed up to that. I'm taking those chewy ones. Yeah, I think that's super important. So even I've been giving the kids every day, they have, especially when our kids went back to school, we had to make sure that everybody was on the vitamin once a day and the chewable as well. I just had COVID. Yeah. So it is pretty, let's see, zinc, picolinate, D3, yes, and oregano oil. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm vaccinated, but protocols we do with our class. Yeah. So here where we live, you pretty much have to wear a mask everywhere you go. Um, so we wear the masks, but it is what it is. It's hard to find out where it's coming from anymore because everybody's like in school together. I kind of think Jonas brought it home. He didn't want me to tell. Well, that's okay. You guys don't say anything, right? So I obviously public school, right? There are a lot of kids are not feeling well. So anyways, I honestly didn't even think he was that sick. And had I known whatever, like he coughed a little bit. Like we have allergies too in our home. I probably would have just dismissed it as allergies, honestly, had I not thought about giving him an at-home test. Both my hubby and I were vaccinated, but we still wear our mask. We never stop wearing them. We both have low immune systems. Yeah. And so for people like yourself, Alma, do you do more things delivered at home by chance? Or I think if you already know you're immunocompromised, is that how they call it? Does that affect some of your decisions? Like, do you have more things delivered to your home, I'm curious. Asthma does make it worse. I do believe that. Paul, as a kid, was diagnosed with childhood asthma, I believe. And so even though he hasn't had any issues with asthma as an adult, he did as a kid. Okay, I'm trying to read this. Yeah, Paul is commenting too. Multivitamins. Yeah, and everything that we've given him since he's been sick, like Dayquil, Mucinex, what other things have we given you? Alka-Seltzer. Oh, Alka-Seltzer cold, lots of water, lots of drinks. And I will tell you that we've been very blessed. We have wonderful friends who have brought things over. We've even had a friend who's a neighbor drop off a couple of drinks every day for us. Fountain drinks are just the best. I'm just gonna say that. And Paul and Jonas loves them very much. So to have a little delivery was very, very sweet. We've also, because we're pretty active in church, we were able to we've been getting a couple of days of deliveries with dinner. Isn't that the nicest? So I don't even have to think about getting food ready, which has been really weird in this last week because everybody doesn't want to eat, or everybody's eating on a different schedule. So yeah, he's actually doing, he's making better. He's getting better, I believe. Let's see. We are immune suppressed here. Yes, suppressed. Okay. And we have not been in stores since March 2020. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I only do pick up, friends drop off. Yep. Honestly, how could we have done this 20 years ago, honestly, without having DoorDash or Walmart deliveries or whatever? What'd you say?
Find a way.
I know we would have found a way, but it is, seems a lot more convenient having Amazon Prime. Instacart, I know, right? These places. James, that's awesome. I actually read an article where they're trying to put those two big shots together. I have several health issues. Stay home. I pick up groceries. You know what? It is. I think we all have to just know what our bodies are, if we are ones who get sick often, then this is maybe some of the decisions we have to make in our own households. I feel like we've made even adjustments. We haven't seen our friends nearly as much as I feel like I would love to. We didn't go on vacation like we normally have, so there's, I think we've kind of pulled back a tiny bit. Although it's been these great friends that have been able to drop things off for me too. It's almost flu season. Yeah, I have heard that this is the time of year you're supposed to. He's not sleeping as well, Ina. He says, are you sleeping a lot? He is sleeping a lot through the day, and like more sporadic. It's probably gonna get better, but it was pretty bad for a few days there. So, do you want to come and say hi?
I didn't do my hair.
Paul didn't do his hair, you guys. Here, I'll move over here. So yes, he is gonna come join me, and let's see. Oh, here he is.
Here I am.
He's doing some cough drops. Yep, we have plenty of pillows for him. We have, yep, the humidifier. We've had the essential oils being infused in the air. Been good. Yeah, he is doing great. He's on the mend for sure. But there was a few days there. It was a little rough. And I feel that if you can get your doctors to help with you with all of that, with getting a prescription, if they'll do that for you, that's probably the key component in recovery, I feel. My nose is itchy. Dang allergies.
That's what I thought mine was to start, was allergies. And right after Jonas got tested that day, I woke up and I came downstairs and fell asleep on the couch, which I don't do that right after I wake up normally.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was sneezing, and I said, "Are you sick?" And I said, "No, it's just allergies." Because I get seasonal allergies.
Us too. Like we are out on the soccer fields, the grass. Like we had that windstorm with the storm coming yesterday. I was outside sweeping the patio and whatever, and all of those dust, everything. I like itch my nose all day long. So.
And then.
So he sounded like he had some allergies.
The following day, same thing happened. I woke up, came downstairs, which was Sunday, which we weren't going to go to church because Jonas was sick. And I fell asleep on the couch again. When I woke up, Ines said, "I need you to take a test."
Yeah, so
I did. And
if you heard the president speak about this, he said that they're going to make many more of these at-home tests. And I just had somebody ask about this. So I went to CVS and purchased a couple of them there. They are $20-ish, and it comes with a 2-pack. And it's just a very easy, like, swab the inside of your nose. It's like kind of like a pregnancy test, like you're waiting for the positive or the negative. And anyways, it is...
No wonder mine smells funny. Just kidding.
Ew. So it is one of those things that... it's not that hard to do it at home. There's some different brands, but I highly suggest, if you could do anything, if you can, invest in getting a pack just to keep it at home, so that in case you ever feel like you're coming down with something, that you can check for yourself. And then depending on your employer or your school, if you need to go to a clinic, then you started on this certain day with symptoms, and then you could get your results, from the doctor a few days later, if that's how it comes. So that way you kind of know how to gauge your symptoms.
A few weeks ago, the reason why I didn't think I had it this time, I was having allergies at work, and I was having a pain in my chest a little bit, which I had before, and I knew that was kind of indicative of a upper respiratory infection. And so after a few days, my boss said, "Hey, I would feel better if you went and got tested." I said, "Okay." So I took a home test. It was negative. I went to our doctor, took a test, and initially he told me it'd be 24 to 48 hours. My boss said, "Okay, you can't come back to work until you have a negative result." I was like, "Great." So I called my doctor the next day, and his office said, "Oh, I don't know why he told you it'd be 24 to 48 hours. Right now it's taken 3 to 5 days." And I was like, "I can't wait 3 to 5 days."
So we went to a rapid response place.
Rapid results.
Results, yeah.
So it's out. It's kind of out on the strip, right off the strip.
But there's many places like Walmart. I mean, not Walmart. The pharmacies do it too, I heard. And it does cost more money to do that. But fortunately, we have insurance that helps with that. So
yeah. So we went out to the rapid results place, and normally it's 2 hours to get the results. And they said, okay, we'll have your results in 24 to 48 hours. And I was like, oh. So I was off for like 2.5 days. So it's such a pain.
And he was fine. He was negative. It was allergies.
So
that's what it came
was an
down.
upper respiratory.
Oh, upper respiratory. Yes.
So anyway, so I didn't think I had it this time either, and then I was wrong.
Yeah, you're right, James. That's about correct. Even though I think with the amount of tests that they're doing, it is taking a little bit longer. Somebody did say Walmart is selling them. Yes, I have. That's where I buy them actually a lot. Is just through Walmart.com. And if you get 2 packs, it's free shipping. So
I will say, if you guys are interested in the symptoms at all that I had, other than sneezing and coughing, and like being really tired the first couple days, I got like really intense body aches. Like my joints hurt so bad, and my skin hurt, my hair hurt. I remember thinking I need to clip my fingernails, but just the thought of using clippers on my fingernails made me hurt, so I wasn't gonna do it. So anyway, I have since then, but anyway, yeah, so the body aches were terrible, and my joint aches were terrible. My hips, my knees, my fingers, my toes, everything hurt. And my skin hurt, my hair hurt, everything. And I was using albuterol because I was having some trouble breathing.
which helped. It really, I mean,
So the albuterol would open up
It
my
helped.
lungs. And I developed this really, really terrible sore throat. Like I could feel it coming on Monday night. It was so bad. It's so bad I couldn't sleep for like 3 days pretty much.
and he wasn't using it. He only used the albuterol, would you say, for like 2 days?
Yeah, I would say I used it Monday and Tuesday all day.
And then after that, he kind of like, he might have taken it once the next day, or
Yeah.
something like that. And then the sore throat was intense, like fire. So if he took,
It was, will honestly say, it was just as bad as strep throat.
okay.
It was terrible.
He said like, okay, so we have liquid Dayquil, because that's just kind of what I bought back in, in the summer. And when if he drank that, he says it like felt like fire shooting through his ears, like canals, and down his throat. Right?
Yes, yeah, it was so bad. And
Yeah, we are using lots of cough drops,
yeah,
Mr.
I
James.
just finished one right now. So what I was doing is I was gargling with salt water like as often as I could, and I was taking raw organic honey by the teaspoon. I see James keeps putting it in there. That's why I was
Yeah.
bringing it up. And then I was also taking some throat coat teas that are herbal teas, and trying to just relieve the swelling and the pain.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what Amy says about when it is the most contagious. So I kind of feel like when you get the symptoms, and you start feeling some of those symptoms, you were already contagious a couple of days before that. Am I wrong there, Amy? I'd love to have your input.
But we actually were going to go up hiking on Monday for Labor Day, but
Yes.
that got called off. But so anyway, last night Ines and I were kind of binging this TV show. Not kind of, we were binging this TV show.
Yeah, so he would sit on one side of the room. I know this is like the closest we've sat in like a week.
So
But it was, he sat on one side of the room and I sit on the other side, and we were watching Clickbait on Netflix. If you've seen that, let me know if you've even finished it, because OM goodness, it is amazing.
yeah, so I went. So we had 2 episodes left, and we thought, well, let's go watch the rest upstairs. And we're getting ready to go to bed, and I was in bed, and I said I should have brought the inhaler up because I was coughing a lot, having trouble breathing. And then I had made a comment. Actually, it was to Tina and Danny because they were checking in. And I said, I think maybe the albuterol is giving me a sore throat. And, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and then
So-
he did some research, and
Yeah.
he saw that could be a symptom of,
So it was kind of a
side
catch-22. So when I saw that last night, that it said side effect from using an albuterol inhaler can make your throat swell, make you not be able to swallow, make your throat hurt. I thought that's everything that I just had for 3 days.
I've been painting. I mean, if I'm home, I might as well get the stuff done, right? So cleaning lots, painting, doing as many little things as I can. I still am working too from home. I do teaching online. Yes, somebody said, I've seen it a couple of times, chicken noodle soup. Yes.
Yeah,
With
somebody
a
actually,
soda on the side.
somebody delivered chicken noodle soup to us last night.
Yeah, so that was super nice, and we have a little bit of leftovers, so we can eat some of that. But doing spray paint, no, just like paintbrush. I was cleaning the paintbrush, and it just didn't come off right away. But if you can see the stairs behind me, this white trim, I was taking that all the way upstairs and around. So just doing some last of the cleanup, just making sure it all looks very nice. Yeah, so we are near the end of our quarantine. I think Paul has a few more days. And as long as he's doing better, he can go back to work on Thursday. We're doing fine. I'm fine. Everybody else is fine. It was just the two guys.
Yeah, and right now, other than I'm a little hoarse and the cough I have, and just being extremely tired, I'm fine.
All right, can you read? Let me see. It got here. Did you hit the let pass studies? Viral load of COVID, according to, you don't know if that is what you're talking about. So Listerine reduces. Okay, when you go to the dentist, right? The dentist, they make you do that like antibacterial rinse for like a minute before they do the cleaning. So that's kind of a good thing. Maybe we will.
Do that.
With Joanne, I always have to do that. How fun.
Not me. My teeth are nice.
I guess he has better teeth. Yeah. Okay. So Jonas gets released today, so he can go back to school. They have a day off on Monday because of back to school stuff. All right. We'll let Paul go rest. As he's like, so he goes back to school on Tuesday, which gives even more time for him to just let this all pass. And let's see, you had two people ask the exact same question at the same time, it looks like. So you guys, let me know down below what your go-to comfort food is, or comfort thing that you would do. Is it, just sitting and binge watching shows, putting on comfy pajamas? Or is it like you got to turn the thermostat way down? Was it in the whole class? So he goes to high school and it's hard to tell. I think at this point they
did send out.
They sent out an email that said that somebody had there were cases. I know that the football team, they test every week, and there were a few guys on there that got it. And then besides Joan, it's hard to tell now. I mean, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just, when I know that my kid's not feeling well, there's no time for blame. It's all about go and do, just get them better, like making sure I'm watching over them, making sure they're comfortable, making sure they're still eating something, whether chicken noodle soup or, just something that I'm like, what sounds good to you? So that's what we did a lot of last week is I'm making food that sounds good to the people who are sick. So that way they can get something to eat as well. But after that, I'm still taking my vitamins. I'm still drinking lots and lots of water, relaxing TV. And if you have something that you eat or some kind of recipe, shoot it down below or let me know what that is so I can look it up. Let's see, relaxing TV, lemon and water. Let's see. That's when the motherly, goes into overdrive. And then I even go into that with Paul too. Considered creating a cookbook. Thank you so much. When I first started my channel, I did a couple of cookbooks. They were made through chatbooks. I just printed out all of my recipes onto chatbooks. And so it came from chatbooks, and it was like $25 each. And I might be able to still get them if you're interested in that. Comfort time is sewing and watching TV, of course. Like
a legit cookbook. That'd be cool.
I like using people's recipes. They're not like always my originals. I don't know. I just like to make a lot of different kinds of foods, I guess, and just kind of improve things. So let's see. Hi, Ines. Hi, Esmeralda. People get vaccinated to help the healthcare providers. It's so bad again. Yeah. And I just feel like it's just going to go up and down too. I feel like it's kind of, It ebbs and flows. Isn't that the saying? What is the blue bottle on the piano? Oh, right up here. You are very observant. It's just a room spray. It's called Beach from Bath and Body Works. I don't normally go shopping at Bath and Body Works, but I think we went to go find that spray to spray even in the cars, and just left it up there. Have you had your shots? Let's see. In the mood for buffalo chicken dip. That is the best. I had made that recipe, and I have a video where I made it in the crock pot and with only cream cheese because, you know, Paul, he's not a fan of the mayo. So I had to figure out how to make it without it. So it had the buffalo sauce and it just had the cream cheese and I think the shredded chicken. Okay. You know what, you guys, with everything that's going on right now, the only thing that I feel like I learn from all of these, like, you know, bumps in the road and trials is that whatever people decide to do with how they take care of themselves, or, you know, is that we are just as loving and understanding and can give some advice if they are seeking that advice, is and that way we can still be, you know, a hand to be more charitable, and when it's our neighbors that might need something, or our friends or family. And so that is what I feel is the most important whenever I learned is and when I go through a trial is how to react for somebody else when they're going through their trial. And so if nothing else, like when I had COVID last year, it helped me to understand that there are lots of people who are feeling lonely and sad, that they are where they might feel like they are getting the brunt of a lot of what's going on in the world today. But when they have a neighbor just take them like some chocolate chip cookies, or, you know, some treat or a soda or something, that it helps them to feel like they are being cared for and loved in a way that helps their mental clarity remind them that they are special still. And yes, we are remembering 9/11 today, and I can't ever talk about 9/11 without getting emotional, because it was also my mother's birthday, and so she's passed, and so we do. I always remember that day as, you know, calling her early that morning and saying, "Happy birthday, Mom! Turn on the news." So that was always like a very big memory for me. So I'm so grateful to all of you for visiting the channel today. I'm grateful for all your well wishes. I am going to be doing a grocery haul this week using Walmart Plus. Since we're home, I had my groceries delivered, and so I hope you check that out. It's going to come out on Tuesday, and so you'll have to let me know what you think about that service if you have it. And so you guys, I wish you all a wonderful Saturday, a wonderful week. Stay healthy, take your vitamins, and I will see you hopefully in a couple weeks on another live, and you'll also see me on Tuesday. So I hope everyone's doing great. Let's see. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, everybody. Stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everybody. Let's see. Bye, James. Bye, Shannon. Bye, Rain. Bye, Jen. Bye, Sandy. Bye, Jana. Bye, Annette. Bye, Esmeralda. Bye, Lorena. Bye, Jennifer. Bye, Amy and Annette. Bye, Shane. Bye, Joanna.